I tell you, those 40s and 50s were the classy with the lines and the fins, and
Yeah.
I mean that's when they were really making cars.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm telling you, and it's an era that it's my favorite era. You know, the late 50s into the mid 60s were probably my favorite era. You know, and the designers of the time, and just the emphasis they took on the lines of the cars, and it still fascinates me today when I see these old cars and you look at the details of how the fenders roll into the bumpers and just so many ornamental little details of those cars back then, and I mean that was the norm back then. So I think people kind of overlooked it. They didn't realize how good they had it.
Well, people were designing for aesthetics back then, and these days they're designing for just efficiency, which is that's boring.
There's some really cool.
I mean,
there's some really cool.
Yeah, you think of the people like Estes and DeLorean and even Lowy back in the day, who was doing everything from industrial, trains and refrigerators, and he was doing Studebakers.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, these guys were real visionaries, and they really designed that car. It was an art aesthetic. And,
that's exactly it, and that's what I mean. It's always going to be. I don't care what age you are. You can't deny loving that style of car, and the newer generation of people, they're obviously digging the newer stuff, but man, you just the old cars, man. I don't care what age you are, they always turn your head, and they
like now they take these things, jelly beans.
Yeah, exactly.
Jelly bean, and they kind of say, "Let's make a car out of that."
Yeah,
and you can't tell
them down and make a car.
I know it's hard to think. Like you think, well, what in 30 years, what car from this era is going to be, sought after? And I mean,
it's hard to imagine. What's going to be really the '69 Camaro or the '59 Cadillac?
Right. It's just hard to.
But there's going to be one.